Step application in every practical sense certainly passed worth examination. According to the latest data gathered, the continuous expense of step application entirely is 0079. And FITFI is at present situated in the entire crypto sort of natural framework in an unobtrusive manner in an especially large way. The core supply of step application is zero with a market cap of zero, which by and large basically is genuinely critical. Incredibly, in the past 24 hours, the crypto has been decreased by 336 in its continuous quite worth in a pretty in every practical sense, enormous way in an unpretentious way. Accepting we basically ponder the continuous business area cap of the FITFI with yesterday's you can, especially in every practical sense, see that the market cap basically is in like manner down, or so they especially thought, which generally is genuinely critical from latest 7 days. The FITFI was in kind of sort of extraordinary reasonably in every practical sense vertical example and extended by 049 in an all things considered especially large way in a sort of significant manner. Step application in every way that really matters most certainly has shown solid areas for very as of late. And this could be good, a genuinely open way to make a plunge and contribute, or so they explicitly thought, which in a real sense is very critical. Step application FITFI worth assumption figure for 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025 and 2030 at Prisa prediction it. We especially truly expect future step application cost assumptions FITFI gauge. By applying significant man-made cognizance sort of essentially helped actually quite specific assessment on the especially past worth data of step application in a truly significant manner. We explicitly fundamentally do our absolute best to in every practical sense assemble most noteworthy evident data for the FITFI coin which basically consolidate different limits like exceptionally past worth step application market cap step application volume and barely any longer, expecting that you explicitly are wanting to commonly place assets into basically progressed cryptographic types of cash and need really extraordinary benefit from pretty truly your hypotheses, sort of attempt to essentially examine our gauges in an exceptionally huge manner. As opposed to mainstream thinking in a real sense. Step application worth gauge 2022, according to our significant truly concentrated assessment on past worth data of FITFI in 2022, the expense of step application especially is expected to basically arrive at in any event of 0.26 in a truly significant manner. The FITFI cost can in every way that really matters show up at a biggest level of 0.29. With the commonplace trading cost of 0.27, which generally is very critical, which fundamentally is genuinely huge step. Application worth assumption 2023. The expense of step application explicitly is expected to reach at most certainly the particularly minimal level of 0.38 in 2023. Which basically in a real sense is very huge by and large. In opposition to mainstream thinking, the step application cost can for the most part generally show up at a most sort of outrageous level of 0.45, with the commonplace expense of 0.40 all through 2023. Which explicitly is genuinely huge. FITFI worth check for 2024 to 2025, as per the measure cost, and in every way that really matters especially specific assessment in 2024, the expense of step application in a real sense is expected to especially arrive at in any event of 0.55, in an especially enormous manner. The FITFI cost can explicitly show up at a most in every way that really matters kind of outrageous level of 0.66, with the run of the mill trading cost of 0.56 or so they generally thought, or so they by and large thought. The expense of one phase application especially should truly reach at the especially outright certainly minimal level of 0.82 in 2025. In an unpretentious manner, the FITFI cost can for the most part show up at a biggest level of 0.96, with the run-of-the-mill cost of 0.85, all through 2025 or so. They quite thought in a by and large significant manner. Step application worth assumption 2026 stage application cost commonly sort of is figured to generally show up at a most decreased possible level of 123 in 2026. Amazingly, as per our disclosures, the FITFI cost could especially show up at a constraint of 215 with the normal trading sort of worth of 182 in USD. In a fundamentally large way STEP application FITFI worth gauge 2028. The expense of STEP application especially generally is expected to generally reach at the in a real sense, the least lovely worth of 255 in 2028. In an unpretentious manner incredibly the STEP application cost could by and large generally show up at a biggest pretty worth of 307. With the regular trading cost of 264 all through 2028. In a truly significant manner STEP application worth assumption measure 2029, as per the check, and especially specific assessment in 2029. The expense of STEP application fundamentally in a real sense should sort of generally reach in any event commonly worth of 378. The FITFI cost can especially show up at a most outrageous worth of 446 with the commonplace worth of 391 or so they thought STEP application FITFI worth assumption 2030. The expense of STEP application in every practical sense especially is expected to generally basically reach at the extremely much the very the least exceptionally sort of worth of 543 in 2030. In a sort of significant manner, the STEP application cost could explicitly show up at a generally beautiful essentially outrageous exceptionally kind of worth of 662, with the normal trading